Is that better? Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? It does blow. I'm sorry, Jared. Can you hear me now? Hello? Yeah. Okay. So, new software, new problems. I do apologize. I'm using OBS Studio. We're gonna go ahead and see how this is all working. Um, so yeah, yay. Um, so basically, I don't know if any of y'all saw. I started to hang out earlier today, and I consequently took it down because it was a wee bit controversial. So I changed it with everything going on with, how do I put this? Um, so the YouTube, not to mention YouTube, but we're on YouTube. The new YouTube changes that were put out, um, they have pushed me to become a better content creator. So I am kind of making changes to my channel to provide viewers with more content and better content. So yeah, the chat reader is a little bit slow. I do apologize. Um, I don't know what's going on with that, but it is a little bit slow. The side chat, if you are on YouTube, it's still up there, and it's still it's not slow. So yeah, Jared, thank you for joining me this evening. First time I've seen you in one of my hangouts. I did make a video on my opinions on the new changes, so I'm not going to go into it in depth. But the new changes, I believe, are going to push creators to become better creators. I'm trying to quit do. I do apologize. Hey, Mr. TB. I'm trying to quit do. I got in this other water bottle an L-arginine supplement that I'm trying. So I'm trying to cut out do, but it's hard. It's got a hold on me. Hey, Nay. Hey, Mr. Rocker Vlogs, Mr. TB. Thank you all for joining as usual. Um, but because of the new changes with YouTube, um, it's pushed me to become a better creator. And when I started my channel, I started when I moved to Ohio 2 years ago, and I wanted to vlog my adventures so my family back in Utah could see what I'm doing. Um, Unfortunately, I've not had as many adventures as I've wanted, so I'm changing the way I do my content. Um, the hangout that I quoted earlier, that I posted earlier, just basically I'm changing everything that I'm doing with my content. So this is going to be a brief discussion about that, and then we're going to move on. Um, I have great ideas that I want to do more than just vlogs, and I put out a video today. Um, I put out a video today about the changes that, well, I put out a video today with one of the changes that I'm moving towards. So if you're curious to see what that is, go check it out after the live stream. Um, don't you're not excused from the live stream. So yeah, Mr. Joseph, Dad, I do have a pro layout. Thanks to you, I do appreciate your help. Um, but the reason that as you all notice, I don't have other people in the hangout at the moment at the live stream. I'm trying to change that as well. As much as I enjoyed the previous hangouts, I want to be able to engage with my audience. So that's why I've kind of pushed it towards myself. I put a topic on this. Um, So that's what we're doing tonight. We're going to discuss YouTube, family, and friends. Now, like I said, when I first started the YouTube game, I had a couple people come up to me and they raised some concerns about putting my kids on the internet, and they discussed all the creepers out there on the internet. And so that at that point, I had to discuss or remind them that there's creepers all over the world, not just on the internet. I had to remind them that they're at the mall, at the park that we go to. So the only thing that I can do at this point is teach them, and when they're ready, at this point, I can only hope that they're prepared enough to go into the world. So what I want to do throughout this live stream is to kind of do more of a discussion on the topic and see what you guys think on the topic. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have had experiences with people, with family and friends. Let me know if you guys have family or friends that have kind of discouraged your YouTube-ness, or if you've had family or friends that have supported you. So that's the topic of the evening. I don't know if y'all noticed, but in the chat there's actually a individual, Jared Hillhouse. He is my brother. He's supported me from day one. He's given me advice. He's helped me make changes to my channel. So I do have family and friends that support it. I do have family and friends that unfortunately don't support it. Like one of my friends that I've had for 20 years has he doesn't understand the vlogging, so he's hold on, I gotta go do something really quick. So, yeah, I've had family that has supported me. I've had family that has, let me put this, how do I put this? They've expressed concerns about the YouTube. Jared says he put his kids in at my choosing and for things that I feel okay. Correct. So, I don't put them in all of my vlogs. Yeah, I did just walk out on the video. Sorry. I do apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused you. But I've tried to. My kids love being in the vlogs, but I don't always have the time to put them or the opportunity to put them in. So I'm working on adding them back into them because they enjoy it, and I want them to be able to enjoy it as well. Yes, everybody donate so I can get a new camera. Is the video lagging? I do apologize. But Nay says it's your life, your family, your channel. You protect them as much as you can. You make the decision as a parent. That is correct. Not okay. So I've actually over the last couple of months, I've spent a lot of time in Dose of Dad's Discord. He's actually taught me quite a bit, and I'm going to quote him, or attempt to quote him because I'm horrible at quotes. But he said, if they're not paying your bills, they don't have any. Excuse me. If they're not paying your bills, they don't have any input on your life. So I know I don't have 1,000 subscribers, unfortunately. I'm working on it, but at this point I don't. So it'll come. It'll come. I'm not gonna I'm not going to force my subscribers. I'm going to do what I can to provide the content that y'all deserve, but I'm not going to force on. So, yeah, so if they are not paying your bills, they're not able to contribute, or they don't have any say in your life. So, you can game media. You can go to my Patreon and support me that way, or you can go to my Teespring campaign and purchase a shirt. So, but the subscribers will come. So, like I said, I've had friends that have watched my videos. I have friends that comment. I've had, I'm pretty sure I've had friends that have watched it that haven't subscribed or haven't commented, but I believe that there are people that do. Dose of Dad is so smart and right. Thank you, Mr. Rocker Vlogs. I will get there. So it's all a matter of time. So let me know what you guys think on the subject. Nathan, sorry, it's game media. My bad. I do apologize. I'm horrible at names. So let me know what you guys think on the subject. And yeah, I agree with Dose of Dad. If they're not paying your bills, they don't have any input on what you do. I mean, obviously, your parents, they can give you advice and whatnot, but they don't have control, if that makes sense. So, does anyone else have any input or any experiences with this? Sorry, guys, my light keeps dropping. And I would like to say thank you guys so much for joining me on this very, very different live stream. The stream is lit. Let's see. Well, Daren, you have 9 times the amount of people watching your live streams than I get on mine. Well, I'm sorry. Jared is like I said, he's family. He's got a outdoor channel that he goes through and discusses canyoneering. He's got a canyoneering business, and so he does live streams once a week, I believe. And so I do apologize, Jared. Maybe next time you'll get more. You'll have to message me on how you have the message show up on the screen. Nay, this is actually a new program. It's not Google Hangouts or YouTube Live. It's OBS. So you would have to change pretty much everything that you're doing. But I think it looks much better than what I was doing. So I think it's going good. Right now, it's just me on the live stream. So, Game Media, do you want me to make a video intro for you? It's not going to be shaky. It's going to be nice and simple. Game Media, if you would like to, I would be open to that. I'm unfortunately not making any YouTube monies, so I wouldn't be able to pay for you. But if you want to do it, I would be open to it. So that's my input on that. Until I can start pulling in that YouTube monies, I'm not going to be able to do much of anything. Actually, until I can start putting that YouTube money in my bank account, I'm not going to be able to do anything. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Doing well. How's everyone's Saturday night? All right, sure. Let me actually. Here's what we're going to do. What I want to do, what I'm doing is I'm going to add a link to my Discord. I would like you all to join and become a part of my YouTube family. So if you want, you can join. It's free. It's basically just right now at this point a bunch of fellow YouTubers that we discuss life, we discuss YouTube, we discuss changes, we get to know each other, and we have a channel that we can share our content. So it's a great place to interact with people. I've been on Dose of Dads for 2 months, and I've been able to interact with so many wonderful people, as well as get to know them and learn so much. So if you can join me on Discord, we have a few people that are there already. But for those of you that are not, I would love to have you join me. Christian Enix, you're doing good. Nay, you're tired. It's actually getting late for you, Nay, and me. Game Media, you joined a baseball league. My first time assessments were today, and I did terrible. Yes, Nate, RBX is on my Discord. You are more than welcome to join, Nate. Love to have you. Excuse me. I don't know if you caught any of my other live streams, but I'm not much of a sports fan, so I don't follow sports. I do, however, follow the Utah. Well, I don't follow the Utah Falcons. I support them, and that's only because my sister's on the team. They are two-time IWFL champions, so they're doing pretty good. They're coming up on their 4th season, I believe, this coming summer. So, yes, Jared, it is another night. It's actually my Friday, so I'm excited for the weekend. Go Eagles. Nay, I don't know who the Eagles are, but if you want them to win, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a sports fan. So, yay, go Falcons. Yeah, every Saturday night, somebody has to bring up sports. So I have to plug the Falcons because that's the only sports I care for. Go Patriots. It's your Wednesday, Jared. I'm sorry. So you have to work Saturdays, Sundays your Thursday, and then Monday's your Friday. So you're off Tuesday and Wednesday? So I was actually gonna I mentioned this last night in Herman's live stream. I thought it was funny. Speaking of family and friends, Bonnet, I support the Super Bowl for the food and the commercials. That's why I watch the Super Bowl. So I love food. I love making food, and I love the result of making food. So that's what I do. Tuesday through Friday off. Nice. Yes, everyone, do go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, like this live stream. So, let's see. Yeah, I like making food, and I like the result of food. So, I do support the Super Bowl in that aspect, but And the commercials. The commercials are funny. Well, let me rephrase that. They used to be funny. Over the last couple of years, I feel like they've gone downhill. Go any team Tom Brady's not playing for. I don't know who that is. So, Eagles are going to score a home run, get the 3-pointer while winning the Stanley Cup. Nice, nay. So, like I said, the only sport the only team that I support other than the food is the Falcons. So, it is what it is. I just haven't been able to find any interest in sports. Now, I will say going to games is funner than watching them on TV. However, excuse me. However, I still don't like the hockey game that I went to a month ago was pretty fun. The halftime for me is touch and go. Some years they're good, some years they're not so good. So, yes, Mr. Rocker Vlogs, food is good for Super Bowl. So, are you watching at work, Jared? Are you watching at work? So back on topic, if we can. I kind of gave what my opinion was, my experience was. Does anyone have any stories or experiences with family or friends, either for or against your activity on YouTube? Hello, Bergie. Thanks for joining us, Jared. Just don't get in trouble. Just remember, it's only illegal if you get caught. So, just remember that. Yeah, become a Nays day. I think you misspelled that, or I don't. Were you trying to say Daisy? You can do that after you've subscribed to my channel. You are the boss. Nice. So if you're the boss, does that mean you can't get in trouble? Is that how that works? Come on, Nate. I think you should have RBX show you how Discord works. Do it. Hit the submit button on accident. Become a rocker fan today. Rocker. Nice. That's the best way to be, is in charge, right? Does the video look okay, guys? I've like I said, I'm new to this new system, so I don't know if the video looks okay or not. I'm doing good, Bergie. How are you doing? And did you put 2 R's in my name for Herman? Was that because of Herman? I have to ask my 13-year-old for technical related things. So funny. I remember my parents always asking, and they still do. I'm like, come on now, it's Johnny's turn. All right, video looks good. Thank you, Mr. Rocker Vlogs. My parents still ask me advice for technical stuff, even though I'm like 4 million miles away. It's a little choppy. but audio quality is great, and for its purpose, it's good, man. And Jared says, you are most likely using your webcam from your laptop. It looks like a webcam from a laptop. You are correct. I do need a different camera, but as I've said in the previous few minutes, until that YouTube money starts rolling into my bank account, I don't know if that's going to happen. So at this point, the only thing we can do is work with what I've got. It's all good. I will do what I can with what I have. I'm not going to stop, and I'm going to keep going. So we will move forward. Better the parents ask for your help instead of me. Well, you're closer, Jared. You're only like 2,000 miles away as opposed to 4 million. So you can help a lot easier than I can. So we'd like to welcome Dose or Dad to this here conversation. Thank you for joining us, Dose. Again, you took a brief moment of awareness, and he's back. So, Nate, when are you going to ask Johnny for assistance? YouTube monies. How's that pretty wife of yours doing? She's doing pretty good. She's on her way to work. See, she's doing her hair. She doesn't like being on camera, so I don't put her on as much, and that's okay. I mean, everybody has their likes and dislikes. Like I said, my kids love being on camera. They don't get to be on camera enough, so I mean, I put them on because they'd like to. I don't put my wife on because she doesn't like to. And as you guys noticed, this live stream is 10 o'clock Eastern time. I schedule it this late because I like to spend time with my wife in the evening. So that's why it's late. I mean, it is what it is. You gotta roll with your schedule and do what you can. So, but she's doing good, Nay. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm sure Johnny's sleeping. It's quite late. So, tomorrow, remind me and I'll get you a new invite because those invites expire. So, or I guess if you don't want to join, you don't have to. Let's see. What does my wife do for work? She is a desk clerk for a hotel. Yeah, the hours aren't easy. She doesn't like the hours. However, hey Gladius, thanks for joining us. The hours aren't easy. It sucks. I'm not gonna lie, but the amount of daycare, it would not be worth it. So because I work in the morning and she works at night, we don't have to pay for daycare. So the hours suck, but it could be worse. So I mean, if we were paying for daycare, it almost wouldn't be worth it for her to be going to work. So it is what it is. And like I said, oh yeah, Bonna, going back to your question, she says, I gotta ask, when you say YouTube monies, you are joking, right? Yes, I am joking. I know that YouTube monies is not going to come in anytime soon. I'm only at 438 subscribers, so that is going to be a long while before I get those YouTube monies. Hey Gladius John, thanks for joining us. How's your night going? Thank you for welcoming to my live stream, Jared. I appreciate it. Yeah, that. I mean, I've got my Patreon and my Teespring set up. However, I've not gotten any. How's the best way to put this? I haven't gotten anything from that yet. I'm still pushing it, but I'm also looking at other avenues as far as working towards making more money. I would love to be able to make enough money where my wife didn't have to go to work, but that's not the case at the moment. So, Gladius John, how are you doing tonight? You're doing same old. When's your next race, buddy? For those of you that don't know, I've actually known, oh my gosh, I've known Gladius John longer than I've done YouTubing. And that's because I was planning on starting a YouTube channel. And I was getting everything ready to start the YouTube channel. And I met Gladius John. So I've known Gladius for, oh my gosh, almost three years. And I've had this channel for a little over 2 years. So you gonna get this man back on a bike, Jared? This summer, man, I can't wait. March 18th. My battery is actually sitting right there being trickle charged. So my battery is actually sitting right there, trickle charged, getting ready for the nice weather. So, ooh, Jared's trying to get a bike. Nice. What kind of bike are you looking at, Jared? Excellent. I am too far away for him to kick my butt. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Jared's back in Utah with the other rest of my family. I'm in Ohio with my wife's family. So, hitting the hay, nay, nay. All right, Nay, thanks for joining us for the brief few minutes that you did. I appreciate it. You have yourself a wonderful evening. Excuse me, sorry. Gladius, so you're March 8th. That's only about a month and a half away. A dirt bike. Sorry, so many trails out here. That makes complete sense. John just got, well, I guess it's been a year now, but he got, oh my gosh, KTM. That's a dual sport, right, John? Or it's not a dual sport. He was working on making it a dual sport, if I remember right. I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong before. So, the nice thing about the dual sport, and I've thought about getting a dual sport, is you can ride from trail to trail and wouldn't have to trailer it. So that would be a nice thing. Johnny boy, welcome to our chat. How are you doing tonight? Is there anyone in the chat that rides besides me and Gladius? Hey, Big John, how are you doing tonight? Hope you're doing wonderful. Good night, everyone. Nay says good night. Good night, Nay. Yeah, no, it's legal now, but it's pretty much a pure race bike. Oh, yes and no. What kind of bike do you have? I know it's a KTM, right? I need something to ride between car and canyons for hikes. Doing good, John and John. We have 3 Johns in here. Yeah, Big John is in the house. Big John, for those of you that do not know, is a huge supporter. He pretty much watches every single one of my videos, and every single time he goes in and says, and he's always the first to watch or comment. So thank you so much for Big John, wonderful supporter. If you are not new to the channel, you'll know that he's been on most of my previous live streams. Like I said earlier, we're kind of changing things up, making things different. And so at this moment, it's just me in the live stream. We may do some other things in the future. Not sure yet. I'm trying to figure out in my brain how I want that to go forward. But tonight, it's just me at this point. So a 300 XCW 2-stroke. How many cc's is that, John? Big John's good. Can't complain. What's your video, Big John? Are you gonna give us a sneak peek? Give us a sneak peek. I'm just joking. You don't have to. So, you know what you should do, Jared? You should get a Buell Blast and put some mud tires on it. Turn that into a dirt sport. Heck, I'll even sell you mine. Give you a good deal on it. Turn that into a dual sport or a yeah. Turn that into a dirt bike. Okay, John, I'm sorry. I didn't know they made 300cc bikes. I'm sorry. All right, Big John. You know I gotta ask. I mean, it wouldn't be. I assume the answer was no, but I had to ask. So, now, is everyone in your race riding a 300, John, or is just that you? No, Big John, that is not vodka. I do not drink alcohol. I drink. This is actually an L-arginine supplement mixed in water and some Mio. I don't drink alcohol. You missed it. I did throw away a Mountain Dew bottle. I'm trying to cut down on the soda, but the L-arginine and the water is supposed to be healthy for you. So, trying to make changes in my life. Like I said, changes are coming. Changes are good. No alcohol. Excuse me. So, Big John, what are you up to tonight? 250 to 500. Holy cow! Can a 250 keep up with a 500cc bike? Is that possible? Cheating on the dew again. Yes, I am cheating on the dew. Like I said, I'm trying to make changes. It's hard because I've been drinking Mountain Dew, and in high school I started on Pepsi, but then I started on Pepsi, but then I switched to Mountain Dew. So for the last 15 years or so, I've been drinking soda. So it's kind of in my DNA. It's kind of ingrained in my head. Yeah, it's a change that I'm trying to make my life better. So I am cheating on the dew. It's also hard when you get it free at work. So there's a nice soda fountain in my break room. So Dose of Dad, I really appreciate your support, you guys. If you're not subscribed to Dose of Dad, there's something wrong. There's something missing in your life. I'm gonna say it that way. There's something missing in your life. He is an amazing vlogger. He's got vlogs of him and his daughter. She's 4 years old. Charlie. They both crack me up. If you are not subscribed to Dose of Dad, you are missing out. Go check him out. You will not be disappointed. So go check out Dose of Dad. Thank you so much for the support, Dose. I appreciate it. Gladius, so a 250 two-stroke. Are you talking like a 250 two-stroke and a 500 two-stroke, or a 250 two-stroke and a 500 four-stroke? I've ridden a two-stroke once. Actually, a couple times that was a banshee out of the sand dunes. So that's my experience with the two-stroke. Changes are good. Changes are hard, but they are good. I agree with you, Big John. I feel that this change in the letting go of the soda will. Sorry, I'm letting go of the soda will be good for me. And yes, yes, Jared, you are absolutely right. So I'm actually getting free soda at work doesn't help with trying to quit. You are correct. Excuse me. Normally I'd fill up. I have like I think it's a 20-ounce tumbler that they gave us when we started there. I would fill it up like 4 or 5 times a day, and then I'd stop. I'd stop on the way home from work and grab a 44 ounce Mountain Dew. Holy cow! I'm afraid to admit what I've done, or what I used to do. So I drink a lot of soda. So this past week I drank one 20-ounce tumbler, and then the rest has been the L-arginine supplement. Although today I cheated and I got a Rockstar on the way into work. So thank you so much for joining us, Holly. I appreciate it. Welcome to the chat. John, a 504 stroke, basically the 300 T-stroke has the same power as a 504 stroke, but is lighter. Okay, I gotcha. So it's all about weight difference as well. Hello, Big Bear. Holy crap, Big John. What are you talking about, holy crap? Are you talking about the amount of soda I used to drink? Like I said, I'm kind of embarrassed. I drank a lot of soda. So today, like I said, I had the Rockstar, and then I had that Mountain Dew, whatever it was, but the rest has been the L-arginine and the water. So you drink that much, Bana? The Rockstar is worse. However, well, I drink the Rockstar Recovery, so it's got it's not carbonated and it only has 10 calories. So I guess it all depends on what effect or what you're trying to cut back on. Like I said, I was trying to cut back on the soda because I've gained a little bit of weight. So I'm trying to cut back on the soda. And so the 10 calories from the Rockstar Recovery to me is not that bad. But hey, Daren, Herman, I appreciate you stopping by, but there's no need to. You got to take care of your family, do what you got to do with them, and then worry about us. We'll be here for you. We'll be praying for your grandpa. I'm sorry. Take care of yourself, though, man. If there's anything you need, man, let me know. And we'll be able to. I mean, if there's anything I can do for you, let me know. Text me, Skype me, chat me, Discord me. You know how to reach out to me. So, hold on 2 seconds. Working with this new program. Yeah, Herman, if there's anything we can do for you, let us know. We're here for you, man. Take care of your family. Hold on. Hello? So I'm trying to get this working. like I said, new program. Thank you guys so much for being patient. Bonner said the Mountain Dew White today. I had the white like a long time ago. I've had the white a long time ago, but I haven't had it in like forever. Let's see. All right, Herman, peace out, man. Like I said, let us know if you need anything. We're here for you. It's a good drink. I'll have to. Well, if I ever get another Mountain Dew, I'll have to try it, right? Like I said, but I'm trying to quit. So, yes, Herman, keep us updated. Hey, I can hear you. Hey guys, can you hear Mr. Dose of Dad? Talk again, please. I don't know if they can hear you. Can you guys hear Dose of Dad? We're trying to get Dose of Dad in on the chat, on voice chat. So, let me know if you can hear him. Nope, they can't hear you. Jared can't hear you. Let's see. I can hear you, but nobody else can. Alright, we'll play with that later. I got this. So, for those of you, I do apologize. I was trying to get Dose of Dad on here as a voice chat. Still trying to learn the new program. So, thank you so much for your patience. We are going to try that later and see what we can do as far as getting him on there another time. So, so now you're just stuck with me. Sorry. So, what were we talking? Oh yeah. So everyone, keep Herman and his family in your prayers, in your thoughts, whatever. We're not gonna get religious in here, but keep him in your thoughts. So. It's a setting with OBS, very likely. Don't mess with the live or you're going to lag OBS. We'll fix it this week. So, how's everyone doing? I've asked the question quite a bit, but there's quite a few new people. For those that are new that haven't let us know how you guys are doing. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me on this is my second solo live stream. Holy cow. What am I doing? So today I was watching a live stream before my live stream, and it was from an individual that does kind of critiques on channels, and I don't even know where I was going with this. Holy cow, my mind just went blank. Where was I going with that? I don't know, maybe we'll come back to it. Bonnet says, hey Daren, what we making for Super Bowl Sunday? So one of my favorite, like I said, I love food. I love the result of food. I don't love football, Big John. I love the food and the commercials. But one of my favorite is a chip dip. and it's a dill dip. I'm a big fan of dill pickles. I used to eat a lot of them growing up. My mom used to make jars and jars of them, and I would eat jars and jars of them. So there's actually back in Utah, there was a company that made dill pickle flavored sunflower seeds, and there's a company out here that does it as well. But those are my go-to on sunflower seeds if you ever want to know. So I've developed a dill dip recipe that I put on my channel about a month ago. So I want to try a cheddar and sausage dip. I don't know if that'll work. I don't know how that will turn out. We'll see. I do got to ask Mr. Rocker Vlogs what you're referring to as a Harley Davidson. Well, I know what a Harley Davidson is, but is there something in the chat that I missed? Let me know. I'm a motorcycle guy. I want to know what you were talking about. You know, Daren, something that would be fun for you and your brother, that would be fun to watch, would be YouTube having a weekly, bi-weekly, what the stupid, bi-weekly talk with one another talking. That could be interesting if you're up to it, Jared. I don't know what your schedule looks like. Dose of Dad. That is actually a good idea. Let's vlog with Big John. I've tried the dill pickle flavored chips once. I think I'm trying to remember when I had them. I think it was last March when I went back to Utah. My dad had a bag, and I tried them then. We'll need to schedule that, Jared. But I had a bag of my dad had a bag of the dill pickle potato chips, and he gave me some. So, I mean, in my opinion, the dill pickle sunflower seeds had a better dill flavor than the dill pickle potato chips. And I don't personally pick out potato chips very often, but and I even like normally dill pickles, sunflower seeds are my go-to snack. So it made John and Hank Green famous. It's been done before. You guys could do it different. That would be definitely something to consider. So that would be something to consider. The Lay's are good, but some other brands not so much. I think that's what my dad had, was the Lay's, and I tried them. I'm not saying they were bad. I'm just saying they weren't as strong of a dill pickle flavor as the seeds. I get out here the Bigs, and their dill pickle, and their Vlasic pickle. So that's what I get. Oh yeah, I remember the story I was going to tell you earlier about friends. I was joking with a coworker. Daren's brain is ticking. I was joking with a coworker yesterday that I don't have any friends. So one of my other coworkers, we're all in a group Skype together, in a group Skype room. One of my other coworkers decided to point out he pulled up my old channel and said that I have 17 friends. So my old channel that I started on, has 17 subscribers, and he pointed that out and said, "You at least have 17 friends." Like, you're right, I do have 17 friends. And then, like an hour later, I put the 400 some odd people that I have now, and that was kind of funny. So you smell that burning smell too. My brain does work sometimes. It's just not all the time. So Dose of Dad says, Charlie and I have been addicted to dill spear slices recently. I've not eaten pickles in a long time, except on a hamburger. But I've not sat down and just eaten a pickle straight. And then like yesterday, no, it was Thursday, me and my coworker we went back to Johnny's Tavern, and from Johnny's Tavern they put pickles on the hamburger. However, they were those nasty sweet bread and butter pickles, and they were so bad that I had to take them off. Yeah, my brain's burning. I'm gonna think of something we can do. It'll be an adventure. Well, you gotta stop overthinking things, Dose. Just roll with the flow. Have you tried the dill pickle sunflower seeds, Bonna, or Dose? Have you? Bread and butter, yeah, bread and butter pickles are just as bad as sweet pickles. Like, gotta be a crispy dill. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a family story. Growing up, yeah, bread and butter pickles and sweet pickles are both nasty in my opinion. Growing up, my grandma, I love the sweet lady to death. She would make the best potato salad, but she would always use sweet pickles, and she loved them for some reason. I don't know how anyone could love sweet pickles, but she loved sweet pickles, so she would put sweet pickles in the potato salad, and every time she would make the salad, I would have to scoop the salad onto my plate, and then I would pick the pickles out, because sweet pickles are not meant for human consumption. So, I love the lady to death, but she had to put sweet pickles in her salad. I did actually learn how to make the salad, and it's really good salad, and it's really better with dill pickles as opposed to sweet pickles. So, and for those of you that may or may not know, there is actually a dill pickle relish. You have to look for it, but it is out there. So, for those of you that like to eat hot dogs and the whatnot, it's there. You just gotta find it. Blot at both. Yeah, I just like I love my grandma, and I love the potato salad, but every time she made the salad, it had to be the sweet pickles. And one time she was at our house and she was making the potato salad, and the only thing that we had in our house was dill pickles, and she was a little disappointed. So, I mean, everyone's got their own flavors. Everyone got everything they like, but yeah. So, bread and yeah, I just can't get over bread and butter. What about Dose of Dad? Have you tried the dill pickle seeds? There's another story I was going to tell you and I forgot. What was it? Oh, tater salad. For me, only salad I like is fruit. My grandma did make a pretty good pistachio salad. It had pistachio pudding. I guess it had bananas and pineapple in it, and Cool. That was really good too. Dose of Dad says, I gotta go swap laundry and get ready for bed. Daren, dude, I'm flipping proud of you. This has been phenomenal and great. Your engagement with us here in chat tonight has been top notch. Keep this up. This is working for you, Medi. Thank you guys, or thank you, Dose of Dad, so much. If you've not had the opportunity to subscribe to him, go do it. Like I said, if you don't, you'll be missing something in your life. So go. I'm actually going to 2 seconds. Oh gosh. Cancel. I don't want to report you. I'm gonna post Dose of Dad's channel. Oh crap. In the live stream chat, so you can all go check it out. You make the pistachio salad, Bonna? Okay, gotta hit the side. Gotta. All right, dude. Big John. You're doing basketball season, right? Dose of Dad. I just gotta support you, man, because you have done nothing but support me for the last 2.5 months. So I appreciate everything you do for me, everything you've done for me, and everything that you will do for me. I'm not saying you guys need to click off my live stream. I'm saying when the stream is done, go check it out. Okay, so Bonna, when you said you misspelled my name, I'm not mad at you for that. It's just with the exclamation mark, it says it looks like Darnell, and I don't know why, but everyone at work calls me Darnell. I don't know where it came from. It just hasn't bothered me enough to make them stop. But that made me think of that. All right, John. Good luck with basketball. Thank you so much for joining and hanging out with us for a little bit. I appreciate it. And after the live stream, guys, go check out Big John as well. He's an amazing supporter. So, Bonna, if you could send me the recipe for that, I've been trying for years to get it. Like, my grandma would always make it from scratch, and I've tried multiple times to recreate it. I can't. Nobody in our family can remember everything that's in it. So if you could send me the recipe and let me know what you put in yours, that would be really, really awesome. So I would really appreciate that as well. No laughing out loud, Bonna. Just send me the recipe, all right? No. I seem to spell your name wrong a lot. No worries. Herman for the longest Herman for the longest time has put 2 R's in my name, and so finally I told him he was doing it wrong, and now he does it on purpose just to spite me. So it is what it is. Can't really do much. Awesome, Bonna. I appreciate it. Those of you that are interested in crafty type items, Bonna's really cool. She's got some rad crafting items and crafting videos. Go check her channel out as well after the live stream. Don't leave this live stream for Bonna or Dose of Dad or Big John. So now I was gonna ask you, Jared, what nights do you do your live stream? Bonna, I understand. I'm sure you grew up with the typewriter, so I've heard that those are kind of a pain to pound on. So, luckily, I grew up with a keyboard and I learned how to type with keyboard. So, I don't fault you, Bonna. You're a pretty stand-up kid, so no worries. Is Jared still there? People butcher my last name all the time, huh? I'm sure they do. Is it Enix? Enox? I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering it myself. I thought it was Enix, like Enoch, but KP. I am learning. There's actually a city in Utah called Enoch, so nights that I'm not working, it just varies. My work schedule is all over the calendar, so I look and pick a date. I'm not working. It's not regular. What time is your live stream, Jared? You got it right. Enix. All right. That's part of the problem that I was struggling with for the longest time is scheduling. Like I said earlier, I try to schedule my live stream around my family. Normally, I do it late at night at 10 o'clock, so it's either when my wife is getting ready to go to work. It's either when my wife's getting ready to go to work or when she's getting ready to bed. Because you got to prioritize life, and you gotta spend time with family, because that is ultimately what matters in the end, is family. So, I mean, as much as your YouTube subscribers are awesome, and as much as they're there for you, they're not going to be there for you as much as family and friends do. So, 6:37. That is 7. It would be 5. If you do it at 7, I could listen to it on the way home from work. Not saying you have to, because it's your schedule, not mine, and I understand you have to work around your schedule. But it's a possibility that if it was at 7, I could listen to it at work. And I'm putting it in my or on the way home from work. Hold on, I'm putting it in my schedule. 6:37. Yeah. Family, like I just said, is 7 here, is 9 there. Oh, wait. No, you are correct. So I can't listen to it on the way to work. I can't math. 7. No, so 7 would be 6. Okay. So 6 there would be 8 here. I'm gonna update my calendar. But family is basically, like I said, it's important. It's ultimately, in the end, they're the ones that are gonna be there for you. So, I gotta say, my family is pretty amazing. They support me in pretty much anything I do. Hopefully everyone else has family like that. I'm sure there are people that don't, but if you have someone that you call family, someone that cares for you, that's, in my opinion, just as good as family. So, you drink to get stuff. You drink to get money for stuff you need. What do you drink, Mr. Rocker Vlogs? I wanna know how to get paid to drink. How's that working? I'm confused. Tell me your secrets. So, a funny story. I was at work the other day. We were doing a meeting through Skype because we have a coworker or an employee or whatever you want to call them that works from home in Kentucky. And my boss, she opened the Skype and did a video call, and the coworker in Kentucky, started talking, and my boss is like, it was kind of funny. So, Sorry, that I gotta figure that angle out. I'm sorry. I can either get that light or the one that's bouncing off the mirror behind me. I need to get a background, but before that, I need to get a live stream or a webcam. Because this one, Bonnet, does yours do full 1080 or is it just 720? Because I found out that's a problem with this. Is it only does 720. I wonder, can you? Sorry, I was trying to look up and see if my iPhone can be used as a webcam. Like, I don't know if y'all know, but I use my iPhone, this fancy little device, for all of my videos. Is it HD, Bonna, full HD, or is it like 720, or should I just Google it and see? Yeah, I am talking tech to you. Is it HD or is it web? Or do you want me to just Google it? Uh-oh. I wonder. I'm gonna bump up my bitrate. Hold on. I bumped up my bitrate. Maybe that'll help. I know 720 is still considered HD, but it's the low end of the HD. Like Logitech 270. Hold on. Okay, that's the one that I was looking at. That is only 720. So it's still HD, but it's the low end of the 720. So like I was saying, I use my live stream. It's coming from my webcam from my laptop, and that's only 720. Unfortunately, my iPhone that I use on my videos is 1080. So I was just trying to figure out if I can set up my iPhone as a webcam or if I need to get a new webcam. We'll see. What I need to do is break down and get Jared's camera set up. But that won't happen until I get my YouTube monies. iPhones won't do a webcam. I already tried. Dang it. Like, for what it is, the iPhone camera is pretty amazing. Like I said, I do all my videos on that. But I don't know why they decided to not do a 1080 camera on the laptop. And then if you missed my last video, the one that I did the review on the iPhone 8, I mentioned that the lack of innovation from Apple is lacking. So, well, sorry, the the innovation coming from Apple in the last couple of years is lacking. So, it's, I mean, what they have is still great. However, it's still lacking. So, that's my opinion. I am sure Android users have their own opinion, but my opinion is they're lacking. They're still a great device, but they are lacking in their innovation. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this right here. It's 11:20. I gotta get ready and head to bed. I do want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for interacting with me. I want to do more of these type of videos in the future because I've enjoyed interacting with you guys. Um, so if you have any questions really quick, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you guys so much for participating in this live stream. Actually, last question for those of you that are still there. I did bump up my bitrate. Does that... Peace out, Jared. Has my video improved since I bumped up my bitrate probably like 5 minutes ago? Thank you, Enoch. I appreciate your support. Um, I've I was nervous starting out doing this myself. Like I said, this is my second solo live stream, and I was nervous starting out, but I feel like it's gone pretty good. So thank you all so much for the support. It was great to have you here, Jared. I do these every Saturday night for those nights that you can make it. If not, I understand. Like I said earlier, family comes first. So I'm glad that you were able to work and enjoy. Hopefully, we've been able to keep you entertained and whatnot during work. I know quite a bit of people have entertained me at work as well in the last little bit. So try to do that for you, for other people. So, all right, thank you, Bonner, for the heads up. I gotta get with Joseph Dad and see why. Is the video bad or is it okay? You that could that be your internet connection, Jared, or is it my internet connection? I don't know what's going on. I know if you're in your car, it could be a lack of internet connection. I don't know. I'll get with Dose of Dad or do some Google search and see what's going on with the OBS. So a bit jerky. All right. Thank you guys so much for your input. I will work on making changes. Like I said, I'm trying to become a better content creator in this year, and I want to be able to provide good connection or good content for you guys. So I'm working on providing that. So thank you guys so much for your help and your input. Could be partly my connection. It's over. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I appreciate the support. You guys have an amazing day.